Hi peeps, I'm Auriel Grace, and I have an awesome psychic tip for you. It is how and why to use salt for paranormal activity. Yes. So, using salt is an old wives' tale. It's about, creating salt rings and putting it in the house, putting it on the window sills, putting it across the doorway. What it does is it keeps out stuff that does not serve you. Okay? And the old wives knew about this. All right. So, and it does work. I've used it. It works great. And you can use salt for paranormal activity, especially if you live in a home where there's lots of it and it's scaring you. Okay. You can I use kosher salt. It's my preferred salt to use. So there's all different kinds of salt. People always ask me, like, oh, why don't you use fancy sea salt and all that stuff? Yeah, you can use it. I just use kosher salt. You want to use a different kind of salt? Go ahead. Because it is the salt itself that is going to assist. So what salt does is it absorbs frustration, anger, sorrow, angst, anger, so you want to put the salt if you're having paranormal issues in your home, or you know of somebody who is having paranormal issues in their home. You want to put it in the location they're having the paranormal issues, or in a centrally located area of the house. Now, it doesn't have to be a huge bowl of salt. It can be a bowl of salt, like a regular bowl of salt. It's best if you put the salt in a wood or glass container that is open. Okay? And if you want, you can buy a salt rock lamp and put it in the area as well. And just keep that salt rock lamp on. All right? So, because salt rock lamps are great when they release negative ions, and two, they clear the air, literally. So they're great. Those are actually great tools. But if you don't want a salt rock lamp, get a glass or wood bowl, put your salt in the bowl, okay, and set it in the location in which you're having the issue. It won't take away the issue, but what it might do is absorb all the goo and cooties from the spirits, and hopefully they will leave on their own. That's always the goal, right? Get them out of there, especially if they're scaring your children. Okay, for those of you who have grandparents or parents in senior living situations, all right, a lot of senior living situations are haunted. My mom lives in a senior apartment thing, and she has her own apartment. Everybody has their own apartment and everything, but they're all seniors. Yeah, that place is definitely haunted. And I've told my mom, and my mom's had some, she's had some things happen around her home that she's like, yeah, I think so. So if you are afraid that maybe the senior place that your grandparents or parents or uncle or auntie or whoever it is that you know is haunted and is scaring the people, what you can do to disguise your salt is, again, get a ceramic, glass, or wood bowl. Make it a beautiful bowl. Pick out something really pretty and put the salt in there, right? And then you might want to put some obsidian or some tourmaline in the bowl with some rose quartz, because the obsidian and the tourmaline will assist with one, protection, and two, it will assist with like getting rid of negativity, right? And then the salt also will help. And so you can leave that in their room or their apartment where it can constantly be like clearing. All right. So if you feel like you need to renew their salt, you can just say, hey, I'm going to fix this up for you, and fix it up for them, put it back, and that's it. You don't have to go into why the salt is there unless the person is open to it. It's just another tool to help us with like clearing, clearing the air, literally. Okay, so for those of you who are doing salt rings around your haunted house, if you want to get rid of your spirit, stop doing the salt rings, because what the salt rings are doing is they're containing it. Okay, so you want to let those salt rings dissolve so the spirit will leave. Okay, so you don't want to contain the spirit. For those of you who do not have haunted houses and do not wish to have haunted houses, you can do a salt ring around your house. If you live in an apartment or duplex or something like that that's connected to other houses, you can put the salt on your doorsteps and in your windows, the windowsills. There you go. And that keeps, that's a great way of keeping out stuff that doesn't serve your household. And your intention is to keep the home protected for its highest and best good when you're doing that, okay? So those are some handy tips on what you can do to help yourself with salt. So salt is a great way to help yourself and others. And salt is it's just great because it doesn't have a smell to it, and a lot of people, they don't want to smell something, right? They just want it to work. So try that, see how it works. And this month is October, so it is the time of the thinning of the veil. So we're going to have more activity, or be more aware of the activity going on around us. So pay attention. This is like an exciting and fun time of year. This is a great time of year to practice your intuitive abilities and see where that takes you. Gain confidence so you will continue to like flex that intuitive muscle that you have. Okay? All right. So have a great day. Have a beautiful day. And remember, keep your heart open and align with the energy of love. I'll see you next time. Bye.